counter and someone can come in and ask if you have a knife. But they put all these things out here to entice our minors, and then they have, if you have seen these knives, they're like bright handles, you know, just designed for children to be in, and they grow up thinking that's part of their culture. We'll have a problem with knives like we already do with guns. So
well, the situation is, and I'm gonna ask this question again, what's your name?
And it's only in African American communities.
I'm gonna ask you this, because Councilwoman Clay, because you go, he owns gas station up at Pikeville, he don't sell that stuff. You go down to Little Italy, and I'm not trying to say it's a black-white thing, but go to, yeah it is, but go to Little Italy and try to open up a business down there and see what happens. I'm gonna ask you a question. What should we do about it? I know you said what the problems were, but I'm gonna ask you as a citizen that you live in Park Heights, right?
Yeah.
What do you think we should do about it?
Well, here's what I'd like you to do, since I put in that bill, which comes through, it's going to be, so you'll know the process, a hearing has to be heard in the Public Safety Committee. And it's good if I get people from the community that can come and testify and support the bill. When people, they watch and see when people come from certain areas to testify on bills, believe me, it goes a long way. And on that note, we need people from Park Heights to be coming down. Sometimes there's a transportation problem, but now we got somebody that's getting ready to get a bus on the road. There's got right. We gotta have a process that way as well, so you can continue to have your support down there at City Hall where legislation is passed.
Come over here one second. Come on, y'all, come over here one second. Come on, y'all, what you talking about? Tell them what you just talking about.
I gotta have the hearing. I gotta set the date.
We're coming from the cyber security program that this center has established for us.
All right.
How y'all doing? How y'all making out in the class? Doing pretty well. You ready to make that $52,000 a year? More. There you go. That's why I like it. Thank y'all for coming out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm listening to this, and I'm thinking about the people. I've lived up here too for a long time, and my kids have grown up here. They've even worked at the track and all. But if we're not a part of the solution, we're part of the problem. And the problem with us is, we know what's going on, because some of them sitting right in their house and they know who's selling drugs, they know who's shooting, they pull down their curtains, they shut the door, and they turn their heads, and some of them living off that money. But when everything go down, they're like, why didn't you do? Well, you're part of the problem. What are you doing, is what you say. That's our problem. We won't come out and we won't do what we really need to do as a group of people. If we would stop depending on the other fella to do it and get up and do something ourselves, we would have a lot more better results of what goes on in our neighborhood. Who was it? Kennedy, I think it was said, or one of them says, what can I do for my country? Don't say what they can do for me. What can I do? So that's what we need to be saying about our neighborhood. We want you to do everything. We want the councilwoman here to do everything. We want the delegates to do it. We want everybody to do up there. Well, what are we doing? How many of us will get together, go down to Annapolis and protest and talk about what we need? How many of us will stand out there and say, what are them kids are doing? The kids have picked up what we should be doing.
Absolutely.
They have picked up what we should do. And the numbers count. One thing about it, if we, there's not nowhere near prejudice bone in my body. I love it because I have an international. I don't have an interracial family. I have an international family. I have grandchildren that are Mexican, that are Irish. All of my kids, my grandkids are all international. Okay, but I'm saying this. When it comes down for them to get together, they get together and do what's necessary. When will we as a people come together and do what's necessary for us? They can't do nothing without us. Right. Can't do a thing without us. If you go back, you show me somebody that was successful, I'll show you a black person that helped them get successful. So if we were band together, it took one person. What did she do? She sat down on a bus. And she decided not to get up, then everybody got behind her. We got you, we got Councilman Middleton here, we got other ones that are black that are working for us, we got white people that are working for us. It doesn't matter, but we got to show them what we want and work with them. That's how we're gonna get it.
Absolutely
You
right.
got two, you
Let's
got-
give her a round of applause, man.
And you got this building,
That's
which
right.
is real estate.
Absolutely.
That are having wonderful things in it, and
Right.
believe me, that's power right there.
That's right.
Well, let me say this. I'm gonna say, I want to introduce you to this young lady real quick, cause she lives right down the street. I'm gonna talk about you. And she's a retired federal officer, retired. She came to me, Mr. Mitchell, I want a second career. Now about 3 or 4 weeks ago, she got in the program, cybersecurity, but she came to me and said, I want to quit because I got something. I don't want to do that. And I told her, what did I tell you?
You do what you have to do in order to succeed.
Winners do what they have to do, losers do what they want to do. I said, you're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. And she looked at me like, who are you talking to? I said, well, I'm talking to you. So what are you doing? Tell them what you're doing then.
Studying for the CompTech cybersecurity 220 901 class.
Are you learning anything?
Yes, sir.
So you glad you stayed in there?
Yes, sir.
Give her a round of applause, folks. So thank you. You need to sit down too and listen to what we're talking about. So, all right, the product, Ms. Hughes.
I don't want to put a damper on anything that anyone said because I agree with what you said thus far. But I want to bring to the forefront this. If you remember when Sheila Dixon was the mayor, and we were having meetings for the revitalization of Park Heights, every meeting, Pimlico School was crowded with people. Every meeting. And that went on for months. You didn't have to worry, there wasn't a vacancy anywhere. And then this great plan was developed. And it was supposed to be a massive revitalization of Park Heights. 15 years ago. Has it been 15? Close to 15 years ago. Now then, nothing has happened. People are disillusioned. And it's not the first time. Now, I've lived in Park Heights since we won't go. And forever and everything. And I want you to know that we've had various organizations that have asked for money and said they were going to do thus themselves. Nothing has happened. Ladies and gentlemen, what has not happened thus far, and I'm going to say this, and Mr. Mitchell knows how I feel about this, he has not allowed everybody in the Park Heights area to see what he has accomplished. You see? Because that will give them that hope again. And you'll start to see people come out and want to participate. Once they see that, yes, he achieved this, yes, we were able to achieve this, yes, we've made a difference. When Council Lady Middleton speaks and acts and you look and go up to Wiley now, or when you go up on Park Heights now, today even, within the last week, you don't see stragglers, nobody's on, because we're moving. But somebody's got to advertise it to the general public. That look, it's a new day in Park Heights. It's a brand new day. And we're on the move again. And this time we're going to succeed. But you've got to do that. You got to give yourself publicity and bring back the hope that they've lost.
Let me just say this.
And George,
go ahead.
look, it's 7 o'clock and it's getting dark out. And
She
in my,
don't drive in the dark.
my neighborhood, I'm not going home in the dark.
Thank you, Ms. Hughes. Thank you. So we'll give Ms. Hughes a round of applause. Folks, Ms. Hughes, don't tell me how old you are. Okay. Look, let me just say that I'm going to piggyback on what Councilman Middleton said. It's okay to pass laws, and that's what she's there because she is a lawmaker. But you know what? Suppose we went over there and stood at that gas station and said, we're not going to allow you to sell anything more personal. What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen? They gonna probably call the police on us. So we leave, we come back 30 minutes later like the drug dealers do. And we stand there again and say, we're not allowing you to sell this. So they call police on us again, and we leave, we come back the next day.
No, this police is gonna join you.
But my point I'm trying to make is, it's not her fault for putting it in the law. It's not Jack Young's fault. God